Good morning, Trump's family. Thank you for always watching and subscribing to the channel. Alright, let's get into the news. We've had a lot of stuff happening lately. It seems to be many of us have been calling the deep state is going down. It's going to be a beautiful thing when it does. I think that what we can do is see that it's actually happening. Just to see some of the stuff that happened yesterday with Facebook going down. Mark Zuckerberg losing $7 billion one day. It's basically revealing itself that this thing is now being available for everyone to see. I think that as more of us start to see this, more of us start to awaken. It's a good thing. There's lots of things that we can get out of the Facebook takedown yesterday. We can look at and go, are they going to create another Facebook? I think they are probably off the back of what's there. Maybe. Now Facebook was created by DARPA and it's basically a tool to basically survey on us. So surveillance, as we know, is everything. You might as well just give it up if you think that you're not being available. That's ridiculous. Everything is watching us constantly. I mean, if you're in a shack in the woods and you don't have any electronics anywhere around you, maybe, but they're probably looking through that wood at you. I do know they can if they want to. I think a lot of this stuff as we go forward gets revealed. We get to see some of the things that they have been doing, the evil that they've been up to. Although I think there's still rogue groups out there that are possibly can be active. Kind of like what we're seeing in the Canary Islands, with that volcano going off and the possibility of it dumping pieces of the island into the water and causing the tsunami. Soon that they're up to something. When I just see you start to look at the news and you start to see tsunami, this tsunami, that tsunami. They're playing these games. You can see right through the BS that these guys play. They love to create fear and problems. One of those problems which I'm going to share with you in a second as an environmental problem. Alright, so environmental problems from the Gulf oil well spill, which was almost catastrophic for the Earth. It happened on Earth Day, of course, because they love to have these little stupid signatures that they throw out there, telegraph to each other. Stupid humans, because they're not. Some of these people are reptilians. Planetary Defense NASA will launch November mission to deflect devastating. See, they gotta put the fear out there. This is far out there. This is all the way out to October 2nd of 2022. They like to play with the numbers. It's a numbers game for these guys. On a Falcon 9 rocket SpaceX 10, it's on October, which is the 10th of October, which is their witching month. NASA's mission to deflect an asteroid using a spacecraft is targeting a late November launch. So late in November is going to launch. The DART spacecraft will head towards the Didymos binary on November 24th, aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. It will smash into Didymos at roughly 13,500 miles per hour on October 2, 2022. Didymos came close to Earth on 2000 in 2003, coming within 3.7 million miles. I remember there was like some kind of a meme I saw one time. A little cartoon where they sent something like this out. And it basically hammered into the asteroid and broke into pieces. And all those pieces came and hit the Earth and it would have passed close by. Nothing could go wrong with these guys. They are perfect in everything they do. Mark Zuckerberg reportedly lost $6 billion after Facebook stock plummeted over massive outage. I've heard a lot of different things, the Skylink system being activated, coming online. I think all these corrupt Facebook, Twitter, you name it, Instagram, they're all gonna go down. Even Rumble, that I use right now, Rumble says they're the YT alternative. But even Rumble, like shadow bans. Most of my videos don't get monetized or Rumble. There was a long time where I couldn't even post videos on Rumble. Then when Trump came in, they decided to be like, we're behind Trump. Then they stopped keeping me from posting videos. I mean, we'll take what we get for this point, but BitChute is also MI6. A lot of these platforms that are saying they're in our best interest, now they're Not. There's a lot of stuff that's going to get cleanups. A lot of stuff that needs to go by. A lot of people that need to go bye-bye. Today, Charlie Ward and I spoke, and that's on Rumble. You can get an early bird pricing until the 10th. That's why I want to bring it up to your attention right now today to be in the 5th. You only have 5 days left. Say 500. That's pretty close to the price you're going to pay for your room. I have the room information and there's testimonials to the different courses. We're gonna talk about how to apply spiritual wisdom. Spiritual wisdom in this time of all the stuff that's going on right now. You definitely need that spiritual wisdom. So that's in the description box. The links to that if you guys want to check that out. I highly recommend it. Now I saw this. I don't normally do this, but I was like, this is what happened to me. They basically destroyed my life. Retired Navy Lieutenant Commander Tom Caldwell has been falsely accused and prosecuted for exercising his constitutional rights and for supporting President Trump. He was at the January 6th rally. He's been falsely called a leader of attacked by this false flag. They're trying to implicate people and it's not true. They lie. Then they've been holding this guy and he's having to protect himself, legal fees and stuff like that. So Tom was never commander of a group called the Oath Keepers. Tom never a leader of a group called the Oath Keepers. Never a member of the group Oath Keepers. Tom did not enter the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. Tom did not commit any act of violence, damage any property or threaten anyone including law enforcement. Tom did not participate in a plan to enter the U.S. Capitol. Yet, the government is falsely accusing him and has imprisoned and abused him. This is unbelievable, so his wife is talking about it. There is in his 10th commander outfit. He's served his country like a lot of us have. And then what do we get from these deep state jerk-offs? It's unbelievable. So his farm, they're under pressure to the point where they might lose their farm. So the farm has been in the family for a very long time. Way back to the Revolutionary War. They had civil war battles on their property. They do sustainment on their property. They're clearing out all the things that aren't native. So today, the farm is used to raise a small herd of beef cattle in a sustainable fashion. Tom and his family work to improve the land environment by removing non-native invasive plant species and replacing them with native plants, such as pawpaw trees, which was George Washington's favorite fruit. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I just learned that here serviceberries, hazelnuts and sassafras, pawpaws are North America's largest native fruit. Here. It is. Right here. We're George Washington's paper fruit. It says, unfortunately, our farm is in jeopardy of being lost due to the relentless assault on truth and justice because the justice system is compromised. They become political. And they're outright evil right now. We have to band together and help each other out during this time frame. I contributed to this gentleman's cause and hopefully we can get him to the point where he's justified. He gets justice and they get to keep their lovely farm. The Department of Justice weaponized to target conservative. His intent upon bankrupting Tom and his family with their modest retirement nest egg evaporating quickly. No farm animals remain on the property. Tractors and other farm equipment have been sold to pay legal fees. These expenses continue to mount as the Department of Justice pursues its unjust prosecution of an innocent, disabled veteran who simply went to the nation's capital like myself for the historic event. An outgoing president's final rally. We thought we were going to go there, help, support him, and hopefully he would continue. But his vice president basically voted against him without help. They used this event to the next day, have no discussion, and voted him out. Those baddies. Without help, Tom and his wife, Sharon, will be forced to sell their final asset, their modest farmhouse and the farm itself. So sad day, said Dave Petra. A lot of us are doing what we can. There's a donate button here. I'm going to put this link in the description box. I gave them $50 and I'm going to see if they need more. I'll give more if needed. Donate what you can or not. Just support him with prayer. If that's all you can do, that's helpful too. We're all under threat here and it's extremely frustrating. We can support each other and that's what we're here for. Ladies and gentlemen, give me your thoughts below. And hit subscribe right now. And I will see you guys next time.